Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hajira Qaiser. I'm 18 years old. I'm currently studying for a BTech Level 3 Extended Diploma in Information Technology at Stockport College. I actively take part in enrichment activities and have a real passion for public speaking and representing student voices. I'm group coordinator of debate club in my college. You might be wondering how I came to be here today. During Sir Martyn Oliver's recent visit to Stockport College, I had a chance to share my passion for public speaking and the roles I take on within the college life. That conversation led to this incredible opportunity to introduce him at the AOC Annual Conference. When I was asked, I didn't hesitate. I said yes straight away. It's both exciting and daunting, but above all, it's honor to be here representing learners like me. Before I continue, I would like to take a moment to thank my parent and my family for their unwavering support and encouragement. I wouldn't be here without them. I just want to say, I love you, Mama and Baba. So now it's my pleasure to introduce Sir Martyn Oliver. He will be speaking about Ofsted's changes to education inspection and what they mean for your colleges, sixth form, and most importantly, people like me.
Well, I can't follow that. Hello, it's a pleasure to be here at the Association of Colleges Annual Conference, and thank you for having me today, and a big thank you, Hajira, for that introduction. Hajira really is a star and certainly a shining example of how to say yes to opportunities. Something that's made so much easier when you're supported by brilliant professionals like all of you in the room today. Now, what inspection is fundamentally about, as Hajira said, as I'll be talking about the changes to education inspection today. And so let me start, I think, with what matters most. At its heart, inspection is about one thing: better standards for learners and apprentices. It's about helping to ensure that young people and adults develop the skill set and employability that they need for their futures. It's about giving them the foundations to thrive, not just to pass exams, but to build fulfilling lives and successful careers. And while, of course, this is about individual learners and about life chances, it's about opening doors. It's also about something even bigger. It's about the country at large and our economy and the capacity for innovation. They all depend on young people and adults entering the world of work, backed by the right education. And you, further education, plays a critical role in this mission, one that all of you are striving towards every single day. So my massive thanks to all of you. Now, the reforms that Ofsted have introduced are designed to support you in the excellent work that you're already doing. They're about recognising the quality and the driving improvement where it's needed most. They're about fulfilling our legal and moral duty to call out poor practice and to highlight the exceptional, all with the aim of raising standards across the country. The exceptional work of further education that you do is all about the exceptional work of your post-16 learners. Your work with young carers, with adults returning to education after years away, with those who have additional needs that require specialist support. You work with people at different starting points, with different challenges, and you help them reach their potential, like Hajira. The Association of Colleges members are among the most inclusive institutions in our entire education system. That is a very, very special thing. Now, despite the fact that there is no set definition of disadvantage at post-16, you all find ways to make education work for everyone who comes through your doors. And this, alongside recognising inclusion in our refreshed approach to inspection, is a chance for your sector to shine. It's an opportunity to have your excellent work that's been happening for some time and often without the due recognition, properly acknowledged and celebrated. So we, Ofsted, we want to support you to continue to be inclusive while driving achievement. And I believe that these refreshed inspections should feel like a recognition of that. Because what we really want this to feel like is us working with you in dialogue and in partnership, raising standards together. And as part of that commitment to working together, we've made changes based on what we heard directly from you. So I heard directly from you about inconsistency in how judgments were being made under the previous approach. The definition of best fit was creating, I think, confusion and, frankly, frustration. The feedback was quite clear on that. It felt like different inspectors were interpreting the framework differently. What one inspector viewed as meeting the criteria, another might not. And that's not fair. And it's not conducive to improvement. So a secure fit brings a more robust, consistent approach to making judgments. It means clearer criteria that everyone can understand and work towards. It means greater consistency across inspections, which leads to fairer outcomes and a more predictable inspection experience. You'll know what's expected, and when inspectors arrive, there'll be a shared understanding of the standards being assessed. It's more rigorous, and I make no apologies for that, but crucially, it's also clearer, fairer, and more human. Now, although inspections have only just begun, we're already hearing some misunderstanding about the new grading system. It's so important to emphasise that when I say new, it is new. There is no read across from the old judgments to the new grades. We are starting over. And where we start is with the expected standard. I want to say now, the expected standard is a high bar. It is based on the expectations placed upon you as leaders and your institutions by government. We're being clearer about what the expected standard looks like, and in doing so, reducing, I hope, unnecessary stress and confusion. And if you achieve the expected standard, you can reflect on a job well done. We're helping everyone understand what those changes mean, not just your staff, but parents and learners too. We're communicating with parents and learners and the wider public to help them fully understand about our new approach to grading and to truly see the rigour behind the expected standard grade, with simple reassurances like the green colour coding to indicate clearly that hitting the expected standard means you are good to go. There are no causes of concern. And if you achieve above the expected standard, then you really are flying. Strong standard marks out excellent practice, and we anticipate seeing this more frequently. Anything graded exceptional is exactly that. Truly among the very best nationally and worthy of sharing with your peers. So there is no direct mapping from the old grades to the new. There is no more good or outstanding or inadequate. Needs attention is not the same as requires improvement under the old system. Let's pause on needs attention. This is another one of the grades that we do anticipate seeing more frequently. And I want to frame this grade as an opportunity, a catalyst for improvement. It is not a fail. That's important. But it is an indication that there is work to be done. This grade is about catching things before they become bigger problems, identified under urgent improvement. That's the purpose of the needs attention grade. Early identification, timely support. And for engaged, high-performing leaders, this grade should never come as a surprise. We shouldn't be shining a light on anything that you already haven't identified yourselves or anything that you're not already making improvements to. Our revised monitoring arrangements we can also quickly regrade institutions. So if you address the area that needs attention, we can recognise that improvement promptly and we turn the amber to green. Working together will give us better outcomes. So it's your feedback that shaped these changes, your experience, your insights, your frustrations with the previous system. All of this has informed what we're implementing. We share a common cause. Better inspection means better education. Better education means better futures for young people and better outcomes for our country. The work you do every day in general further education and sixth form colleges across England is vital. You're changing lives, you're building futures, and you're giving people chances that they maybe didn't get earlier in their education journey. And these inspection reforms are designed to recognise your work more effectively, to support you in doing it even better, and to ensure that every learner in further education receives the quality of education that they deserve. So my massive thanks to all of you for the work that you do every day in support of this mission. Thank you for your time today, and thank you for your continued partnership as we implement these important changes together. Thank you very much, and thank you once again to Hajira.